Hi! Over the past few weeks, we've added a lot of improvements to how Forest Assist identifies a requester from your support system and matches it to a record in your database. So here's a quick video to show you all the different ways you can set this up so that it picks up the right record every single time. So at first, Forest Assist was based on the name of the requester to perform a search in your database, which although it could have a few limitations. For example, you might have different customers sharing a name, or you might not have the first name and last name of a customer in the same column in your database. So to solve this, we've added the ability to use other fields from Zendesk or Intercom, such as the email, organization, or phone number, which you can typically find in your customer context right here. So here we have the email, but there's no phone number organization in this case. And on Intercom, it will be a very similar thing in the lead or user data panel that you see right here, as long as you make sure that it is available alongside the ticket and your interface. So once I do this and actually save on the email, you'll notice when I get back to my main view that it will have picked up the email address right here to perform the search, which is a much better way to identify a specific user. But on top of this, we've also enabled a way to use a custom field. So what I use a custom field is, for example, the app ID that I have here. This is not a native field to Zendesk, but it's something that we've added. It actually captures the ID of this particular requester from my application database. So I have the right ID, and I know that this is going to be the exact match every single time. So to do this, I can just select custom and type app ID in the exact same way that it appears right here in my customer context. And I can also restrict my search in my customer collection to just look at the ID so that it doesn't look at every other column, just to make it a little more performant. And once I save these changes, you'll notice I get back to it, will have picked up ID 8, which is the one for Marcus Allen, and yields a single record. And finally, we also support any field that might be in your conversation or ticket panel. So right here, you might have some custom fields as well. You might ask your customers every time they contact support to fill out a form. For example, for a particular order, you might ask them to fill out their order reference. So on Zendesk, you would find this right here in your ticket information field. On Intercom, it would be your conversation attributes. And it's the exact same thing here. I can just select custom and say it's called actually order ref. I'm just going to change my collection because obviously that doesn't make a lot of sense for the customer's collection. If I look directly in my orders collection, and again, I can restrict the search to just have a look at the reference field. Once I save these changes, you'll notice that it will have found that particular order based on the order reference right here. And we went one step further because now that you're able to actually identify a particular record with a very high accuracy, you can just have this little auto select single match setting on, so that when there's a single match in your database, Forest Assist will simply load it automatically for you so that you don't have to click on the one result that it found, just like in that particular case. So you can just move on with your resolution workflow from here. I hope this helps. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions about this, and thank you for watching.